Coves. Here she is. There's Coves. I'll wait for you, Bubs. I'm waiting. Don't know what you're doing, but I'm waiting. Come here, Bub. Come, on you go. How you doing, alright? Come, Mollie, come. Come, Bubs. There's no Lucy today. No. She's still got hurty. I gave her some of the pain medicine I've got for Chewie. Well, they're about the same weight, so same amount of medicine. It's a liquid one you put on the dog food. So she's eating all her food now, so that's good. So hopefully she'll start feeling better soon. Covie! Cove! Why, here she comes, hello, Bubba. Good girl. You go and walk his Covie. Good girl, Coves. She's learning so quickly, isn't she? Little Covie. She's becoming so much more confident as well. She also knows when she's not going to catch the old ones. Like she just went after her mum, realised she had no chance of catching mum, so she came straight back again onto the path. Yeah, intelligence as well there. Right, well done, Covie. Good girl. Good girl. Bright little girl, isn't she? Right. Oh dear. I tell you, I was watching the Julie Hartley Brewer thing again today. Interesting. There's this new race relations race bill come out. Well, not race bill, but race thing anyway. Where they're looking to see race and diversity, that sort of stuff. And yeah, of course, part of the problem with that, with all these conversations, is that they always get the lunatics on to give their view. Yeah, the ones who are left-wing nutcases, who won't accept any part of any argument. Yeah, if it's not in line with what their thinking is, then that's it. They won't even consider it in any way, shape or form. Yeah, so excuse me, that's not good. That's not good at all. So I was speaking about that and basically saying that a lot of things that people see as race, I mean, even the bloke she had on, go on to YouTube, go on to Talk Radio and find the programme that she did earlier today. Find that conversation. It was with and the stupidity of it. The bloke had basically written a book, and his book was right there behind him, clear in focus. He was just basically trying to sell his book. So, I mean, if I was her, straight away I'd have said to him, right, no, go away, go on. Not interested, go away. You're making it all about you. It's not supposed to be about you, you muppet. Yeah, okay, you got brown skin, so what, I don't care. You know, you're making it all about you, you go away. Not interested in that. Well, again, at one point, he's pushing on about that. It's race. Oh, it's race. It's all about the skin colour. Then he admitted, towards the end, that it's class. Not race, class. So basically, because you're poor. You know, if you're working class, you know, then that holds you back. Yeah, pretty much, but that's the case for all people who are, like that, who are relatively poor. Yeah, because he was basically saying, you don't get a chance to get into the better areas of housing, you don't get a chance to move up the ladder and stuff like that. So, he was basically saying that you're not allowed to. And it's like, no, you're allowed to. Of course you're allowed to. But you've got to work bloody hard. Yeah, you do. And of course, everyone does. Everyone who isn't there, who wants to get there, has to work incredibly hard. It doesn't matter the colour of your skin. It really doesn't matter. If you're from a poor background, like I mentioned the other day, you got Alan Sugar and Trump. They both did the programme The Apprentice. Trump was given millions by his dad. Alan Sugar had to work his way up from basically nothing. Which of those people are you more likely to respect as a businessman? Alan Sugar. Even though, yeah, he made a lot of bad decisions business-wise. He did. With his Amstrad, he made some poor decisions. But, yeah, at least he went out there and he worked blinking hard. He had to. Yeah, he came from the East End of London. He had nothing, pretty much. But he was willing to put the work in. Now, the problem is, a lot of people just aren't willing to put the work in because they want to blame racism straight away. And that is the case for a lot of people. Well, how do you fix that? Stop using racism as an excuse. Well, of course, the bloke on Julie Hartley-Brewer programme, he was using racism as an excuse. So you're not really going to solve the problem, are you? Yeah? So, yeah. You can't look at disparity, or whatever the word is, something like that, and see it purely as race. Because as Julie Hartley-Brewer said, what about people that are like Indian and Pakistani people? Yeah. They have brown skin, quite often browner than yours. Yeah, the bloke who was speaking. She didn't say that, but I was looking at it thinking, well, yeah, they've got browner skin than you, mate. You're saying it's skin colour, that's the issue. No. Because they still end up being successful. They don't end up having the same problems that you have and that you're describing of your people. Now, where on earth... We go this way. Come on, this way. Come on, Coves. Come on, Covie. There goes Covie. Come on, Coves. Mickey moo. There goes Mickey. There goes Chewie. There goes Mickey. Go on, Coves. On you go. I'm coming. Coves. Go on, Coves. On you go then. Go on, Covie. Go on, Covie. You nutter. You're a nutter. You was a nut, weren't you, Coves, eh? Now, I've got no idea where we're going. We seem to walk further than we normally would do along that path. Because normally we'd turn right and go onto the path we're normally on. But we didn't do that this time, so I don't know why. I have no idea. I got a little bit discombobulated, I think, on that pathy. No idea why. Now, Covie can still fit under that for now. I can't, but she can. Well, Riley could. He could still fit under that, couldn't he? Yeah. He didn't, he jumped over. Look at all the trees they cut down, Smiley Mardy. Oh, dearie me, all the trees. Hello, Mickey Moo. How you doing, mate? How you doing, Mickey? Covie, how you doing, Bubs? Alright, she's having fun with the others. That's what matters, you see. Gotta be careful. I was speaking to a lady today, actually, who said that she had a dog. Come here. Where you going? I think we're supposed to be going this way. Not totally sure, but I think we're supposed to be going this way. Yeah. Anyway, this lady was saying she had a dog, and well, she's got 2 dogs now, but she said I think she had a Labrador, and that Labrador was bitten by an adder in a wooded area like this. The thing of it is, the dog didn't make any yelping noise at all. And, yeah, they tried to dog put down in the end. Because basically, where the bite went in, that part of the leg went black. The whole leg just went black. That's weird again, it went from the video to the music. For some reason. No idea. Anyway, I was going to say, yeah. I wish that the Talk Radio channel or programs didn't have these left-wing obvious people on all the time who just had their agenda. Even right-wing. Don't have agenda people on. Have people that are quite capable of having a discussion. This way. Come here. Come here. They've gone right the way up there. This way. Where are you going? This way. Got to make them run a bit, haven't we? Really? This will be your last day of running, Amber. 2 weeks away from having babies. You shouldn't be running quite this much, really. So I've got to slow her down a bit now. Mollie was far ahead, weren't you, Mollie, Connie, eh? Right. No, in the end there is, yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah. So what we need is good discussion. You can't solve a problem when you've got people with agendas coming on to discuss things. You've got to have where the agendas are completely left out of the room. Just have people who are willing to discuss, to look at the arguments, look at all the arguments, to maybe, be willing to be proved wrong. To have their mind changed. The problem is a lot of these people just aren't that at all. And so, So you've got to look a bit deeper. You've always got to go deeper. If you want to solve the problems, you've got to find the root. And, what is the root? When you've got the case where Afro-Caribbean or African people are claiming racism against them all the time. What is the root of that? Slavery. Slavery is the root, because even though the people in Pakistan and India were enslaved, it wasn't quite the same. It wasn't a case where they were necessarily taken from their land and moved to another land. Well, that did happen, of course. Of course it did happen. You had man slaves that were Indian and Pakistani that came over to the UK and other British colonies to serve. That would have happened. But were they forced? I don't know. So I imagine that's a lot to do with the root. Because, as I say, certainly it's a case where I don't believe it was enforced. I mean, well, put it this way. It's always enforced. Slavery is always enforced. I don't think anyone's really going to go for slavery as an option. Hello. What were you doing down there? You're eating some wood. You're eating your stick. Okay. You seem happy with it, don't you? I didn't even notice you down there. I didn't, indeed. We're going this way, Cobes. I don't know where she's going. Here she comes. You can hear her run. So she says, "What, I'll just sit here and eat." Hello. You are very beautiful, aren't you? Eh? You're a beautiful little pup, ain't you, Cobes? She's down there. Look at her. Come on. We're not going in the water today. They may think we are, but we're not. Wait, this way. Come on this way. There you go. Sneezy. That's dog hair up the nose all the time. Go on in, and you go, Covie. Go on, Bubs. There's a good girl. Yeah, as I say, discussion. Yes. Well, there's certain areas where discussion is needed, certain areas where compromise is needed, certain areas where certainly looking deeper is needed. Compromise, I wouldn't necessarily go with the word compromise. I don't think compromise is the thing here. It's not a case where you've got warring factions and you need to compromise with each other. This is a case where if you want to deal with the issue, you've got to actually understand the issue. So compromise isn't a part of that, is it really? So that was the wrong word to use. But yeah. Well, as I say, you've got to understand the point that why is it that some people who have pinky skin believe that people with brown skin are worth less than they are? Does that also come down to slavery? Because if it does, how comes that's still that mindset is still there so many years after slavery. But you can understand it from the other point of view. Why is it that brown-skinned people are still affected so badly by slavery when that happened, hundreds of years ago? Well, generally speaking. I mean, yes. So why would that be the case? Why would it be the case that people are still so bothered by it and still focused on the understandings that were going on then from both sides? I think it's partly to do with the fact that one side was embarrassed by it and didn't really want to talk about it. Didn't really want to acknowledge the fact that people are still having these things in their head about, using the M word. I mean, jeez, come on. Really? Really? Okay. I mean, to me, I think the best way to deal with any of that sort of stuff is ignore it. Just don't give it any time. The more time you give it, it's like anything where it's dysfunctional. People want the attention. They often say outrageous things because they want you to get angry. They want you to say angry things back because then that justifies them. Right? Yeah? It's like basically, neighbours I got upstairs have for well over a year and a half. They've wanted me to react in a way that gets me arrested because then that justifies all of their behaviour. Oh, we were nasty to him because he's nasty. Even though they're trying to push me to be nasty. Right? For 18 months they're trying to push me to be nasty. The video I did where I said some things that were a bit unkind is because they were doing things for months and months and months that were trying to push me. In the end, I was pushed. That's the reality. I was pushed. And that's the case with a lot of these people who use these racist terms. A player does badly in football, right, or any sort of sport, and it's perfectly okay to criticise someone who's played badly. To criticise their performance is okay, that's all part of it, that's part of being a fan. But to blame their skin colour for their performance is utterly and totally ridiculous. Nobody in their right mind is going to be saying that. Not in their right mind. That's a lot to do with anger. But it's also to do with the fact you want a response. It is. You're not going on there to really give your criticism. You're going on there to say something nasty because you want a response. For some reason you get off on that. So the best thing you can do with people that are trying to get you to respond in a way, that justifies their behaviour, is to not respond. That's the best thing you can do, is just to not respond. Therefore, eventually, they can continue behaving the way they are. They're not a complete idiot. Or they will stop their behaviour. Certainly, if someone is using racist tones and people are ignoring that and they're treating that with the disrespect that it should be treated with, just don't respect it. Just don't give it anything. Treat the person as if they're a little child, a naughty little child. Would you tell off a naughty little child? No. Treat them like that. That's only going to pee them off, really, because you're not responding. So they're going to come with even more to try and get you to respond. And what you do, you ignore that. Eventually, they're going to have to give up. Because otherwise, their mental health is going to take one heck of a nosedive. So they don't want that. That's the best way to deal with such comments. I mean, you see people all the time. Like Flex, who does the United Stand. He often comments when someone uses a racist comment. It's like, don't. What are you doing? You're only commenting about that because you are brown skinned. Even if you weren't, even if you were pinky skinned, your comment wouldn't actually mean much. Alright, leave it now. Leave. Covie, leave it now. God knows what it is, but leave it. Leave it alone. Come there, Coves. Come on, Covie. Coves. Alright, Covie. Leave it. Come on, this way. Come on, go. I don't know what she found. It could have been a bit of an orange, I'm not totally sure. Or a bit of orange peel. I don't know. I'm not sure if she's had orange yet. I'll have to get her some. Get her some oranges, I think. Yes. Yeah. Well, she'll eat basically anything, so yeah, be a good idea. Get something like that, I'll try it. Well, we've got tomatoes. I've got tomatoes for her earlier. So that'd be cool. She can have one of those. She's had them before. When she was a little baby. Well, say about 5 weeks ago. So she had some tomatoes then. That was cool. Right. So this is where we normally go up. And this is where I thought we were coming down earlier, but we come down much, much further down there. Which was weird. We walked past the area where we'd normally... Yeah, that was odd. Come over here, let's see what's over here. Wait, Amber, slow down. Slow it down. Wait. Covie's keeping an eye on Mum. Going where Mum goes. I don't know what's beyond here. We're going to go. We'll have a look. We'll see what's over here. Well, whenever I come with Stuart, we keep trying to find the feeding area. Now that could be up here. Something's up here, isn't it? So worth having a look. Yeah, we normally go a lot further over to try and find it, but it could be up here. It's an area similar to this, but whether it's this, I don't know. So it's worth having a look to see what is up here. Don't know. Find out when you get there, won't it? Oh, indeed, yes. Nice little area, anyway. Nice little woody area. Indeed. Oh, it's pretty cool, actually. Oh, not bad. Weather-wise, pretty cool. Sunny, but not too bad at all. Well, weather, so there you go. Yeah. We'll be heading back to the car in a minute anyway, so. Indeed, yes. I don't think we've ever been down here. Well, not for a long, long time at least, yeah. I don't recognise any of it, so yeah. All good stuff. Alright, just more woods to walk on. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave you to it now. So we'll be heading back to the car in a minute, but it's a good walk done. Oh, we had a little game of football earlier in one of the fields, so we'll hopefully go out again tonight for a walk. Time will tell. Yeah, so, well, that's often weather dependent, so yeah. We shall see. We shall see how the weather is behaving. I do suppose. So, yes. Come on, Cobes, on you go. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.